Today we will be reviewing the Sony PlayStation Vita first generation model. Yes, I am aware that this came out a long time ago, years ago actually, and despite there being a second generation version of this coming out last year, I still think that this is the superior model. Hence why I bought one 2 months ago. I'd never had one of these and had the option to buy either this or the Slim, but there was really no competition. The make of this is just so good. The other one, it's made out of some really cheap materials and it's obvious it's lower quality, and when you put too much pressure on it, it actually creaks. This one, it's got a very sturdy frame, it's got some nice materials used for it. Also, I don't think I need to tell you this, but the screen. Everybody has been raving about the screen. The OLED screen that comes with the let's see if I can... My camera's not going to do it justice and I know that, but I'm going to try and show you anyway. Can we just... What am I even on? Is that my home page? That's my home page. I'm going to show you a game, partly to show you gameplay, partly to show you how good the colours are on this. This game, it's just a simple side runner, but I've never seen a game use such a good screen so well before. I'll just play a little bit for you. You don't have to jump over that, I just enjoy it. I can't see anything. Help. Yeah, but you probably can't see it, but they're really good colours on there. Really good screen. Then, as you can see, this one's flashing. That shows you what you can do with it. I'm gonna give a brief little tour around the console. You got the front, seems very similar to a DualShock controller. Got the arrow D-pad, the whatever one that's called, it's your square, circle, X, triangle. We've got two analog sticks, a PlayStation home button, start button, select button, on button, volume up, volume down, rear camera, touch panel, front camera, 3.5mm jack, charging port. This, if you already own a second generation Vita, this is a different charging port to that. So if you're thinking about getting one, be careful. But you can get the chargers easy enough. If you want to get them properly out of retail, like out of a shop or something, they'll be about £10–15. I got mine for £4 out of Game, but you can get them for £1 or something off of Geek or eBay. But you've got 3 different flaps that you can uncover. You've got the memory cards, which is at the bottom. Now I'm going to talk a lot about the memory cards in a bit because I don't agree with it, what Sony have done. They knew exactly what they were doing when they made the memory cards, and it was just their way of getting more money, and I don't think that's really fair on the consumers. This one holds the games. This one I actually don't know what it holds. Sony never made anything to put in it, so it's just a flap that's there for no reason. But yeah, the thing about the memory cards is, I mean, the Vita itself is quite expensive to buy. Mine was second hand and it was still 90 quid. They can be anything from 90 to 120, and that's second hand. If you want to get one brand new, I don't think you can get the first generation one brand new. But the second generation one, I know that's about 170 to get it new. So if you do want to spend that much money, you're still going to have to pay between £20 and £100 for a decent sized memory card. and it's disgusting. I got mine for £15 out of a second-hand shop, but they're really difficult to get. Not only that, but the games are really expensive to get. If you want to download them off the store, which I recommend you do at the minute because PlayStation's got a sale on, 60% off. I mean, games like Arkham Origins are £7 now. Then that's good, but that's going to fill up your memory card, and some people don't have the money to keep buying these memory cards. So if you want to buy them retail, each game can be anything up to 40 quid. Even if you want to buy them second hand, there's only really 2 decent games that you can get for under a tenner. So Flub, do you want to come and talk about what you liked about it? Can you see me? No. They're not supposed to see, that's the whole point.
Oh.
Go on, what was your favourite part about the Vita?
Screen.
The screen? What about the screen?
It's a nice screen, very clear.
She likes the OLED bits. Filming.
The layout's quite nice.
See, I own a PlayStation 3, she owns a PlayStation 2, so the operating system's quite unique to us, and we both think it's really good actually. Do you want to talk more about it? About the operating system? What do you like about the operating system?
Operating system is
this bit, the menu.
The menu, right? Well, it's clear. It's not garish. It's well spaced. I won't get it.
Hold on, it's well spaced or mine's is well spaced?
Yours is well spaced.
That's because I edited mine. When you first get the Vita, it will be all clumped together, so if you want it to be as spaced out as mine, or you just want it all to be in, you know, all on one screen, you can put them in folders or stuff, but you're going to have to do that manually, which is quite simple. I'll show you quickly how to do that.
Quite like a background.
Long hold the screen, and then you long hold an icon or a folder, and you just move it, and then to set it, you don't have to save it, you just press the back button, and it'll automatically save for you.
Right, the background's quite nice.
Like I said, the background's mine as well.
Yeah. Feel the holding it is also something I quite enjoy.
What do you mean?
Well, it's light. I
think it's quite heavy for a console. I mean, I had a 3DS, and this is heavier than the 3DS was.
I find it quite light actually. Well, I guess it's just your preference.
In comparison to your tablet, it's light. In comparison to other portable handheld consoles,
it's heavy.
It's quite heavy, but I prefer it heavy. The second generation one's actually a lot lighter than this.
If it's heavier, you can handle it without
I prefer the weight with it because, you know, you can feel like you've got something in your hands.
It's made from what, metals and plastics and stuff?
Yep.
Yep, and glass and junk. It's nice in your hands. You don't sweat as much. It's easier to hold. It doesn't give your thumbs cramp like many things do.
Vibrating PlayStation 2 controllers.
PlayStation 1, 2 as well.
What I really like about this is everybody says that the browser's okay. The browser is more than okay. You can run pretty much any website on there. Wouldn't recommend Facebook, but you could. It runs AO3 really well, and you know, it runs it so well that I've actually started reading fanfiction again, just because I enjoy scrolling and everything through it. It's just
there to do.
It's really beautiful, and it doesn't have a YouTube app, but YouTube runs very well in the browser. Hopefully I can show you if... Do you want to turn the Wi-Fi on?
I just did.
Is it on or is it charging?
The lights are green, all of them.
Oh, good. That means it's not connected, but on. I'll try that later. Hold on.
Is it working?
No.
Oh god. You gotta wait for it to come up.
Are you connected?
No.
That's probably why it isn't working.
Check. You check. Check.
Oh, it's up. It's up. Everything's up. I don't know. What should we look up? Look up Castiel Reader fanfiction. Just comes.
Reader.
Yeah. just cause.
Cheese, nachos.
No, thank you.
Eat nachos.
I don't want any nachos.
You dropped it on me. Yeah, this is quite a
Hopefully at any point it will start working. There we go. See, I just want you to see how good this is. Scroll, it's up or down. You don't even have to touch the screen. To zoom, you use the other analog stick. And if you want to move the mouse, you can tap it. Or, look at that. Hold on. Look, oh, it's beautiful. Then you've got problems with that. I'll just get on archive of our own for you. Just show you how good it is. It's usually quite sensitive, but today it doesn't seem to want to work. Yeah. It loads really fast. It's a very clean browser. I would much sooner browse something on my Vita than I would on my phone. But not as much as I would like to on my laptop. So it's not as good as desktop, much better than mobile. Just generally really nice. I'm gonna show you YouTube just so you know what that's like. Everything's so difficult when I'm doing it upside down.
Upside down?
Yeah. .co.uk. That was the back button anyway. Very nice colours. As you can see, the red standing up very well. I just press any of these. I don't even know what this is.
Red like Dave. With the glasses.
Don't judge the Vita on how slow it goes, because we are using mobile Wi-Fi at the moment and it's not very reliable. Camera. Can take videos or pictures with it. I don't know what we're going to do with this.
Point out our first photo shoot.
I'll put footage taken from the Vita. Or not. Apparently there's a new way to... Yeah, I've just found out there's another way to shoot pictures. You can press this button here. Yeah. I'm impressed, I've just found that out. Yeah, to scroll across the pages you can use the left and right flappy paddles.
Flappy paddles.
About the flappy paddles, I don't really like them because they're quite stiff, but at the same time they don't actually go down too far. And at the moment I'm playing a game that uses them a lot in the actual gameplay, and that first game I showed you was actually downloaded onto the machine. This one's from the card that's inserted into it. But yeah, this game actually uses a lot of the R button, and it just... You can just see the graphics here, about how good they are. Yeah, and you can skip all of this just by pressing the start button, but I think you guys need to see how good the graphics are on this, and I think this game really does it proud. It really puts to use the OLED screen, all of the backlight, the brightness, everything. It's a very good game, and it plays very well on the Vita. In fact, every game that I've played so far on this has played very well. I'm about to try out one of the Lego games to see if they're any good. I hope they are, because this Tukiden game has really... I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. but it's really given me high hopes for the rest of the Vita games. If I was to rate it, overall, as a machine, I would give it maybe an 8, 7, yeah, 7.5 probably, but that's purely because they're so expensive to run. The only thing I don't have to spend money on so much is charging it, because when I first got it I was lucky if I charge it once a week, but on heavy usage maybe once every 2 days. And that's really, I think that's really important, because when I had my 3DS I was charging it every 3 hours and it was disgusting. I really think that this is a revolutionary piece of, even for now, even though it's been out for so long, it's just so important. And I think Sony should venture into making another Vita, maybe the Vita 2, where they stop making everything so expensive and they start, I mean, I don't mind paying the initial money to buy it, but I don't want to have to keep spending 50 quid every time I want to download a new game. That's really that, and the dodgy flappy buttons. They're my only quarrels with this. I know a lot of other people say that it's got its own problems, like actually I've never heard anyone say they've got problems with it. Maybe it doesn't have problems, maybe it's just a really underrated piece of technology. I think it is. Yeah, for looks, I'd give it a 9. For actual performance, I'd give it a 8. As a machine, I'd give it a 7.5, purely because it's so expensive to run. But I would recommend it to other people.
Bum chicka lacka lacka.
Okay, I lied about not being able to video yet.